Well, hello, everyone. As we head through the last week of August, thought I'd take a quick look at what's been hot for August 2026 in the fixed annuity world. It's getting very competitive out there. We're seeing some of the highest rates, competitive rates we've seen in a very long time, at least since 2023, and then a very long time before that. So let's just jump into some of the stuff from this month that I thought was kind of interesting, and maybe you will too. So first, we have a fixed indexed annuity with a cap of 10.75. This one's available on a 5, 7, or 10-year with an A-rated company. Remember, this is a traditional annual reset, annual point-to-point, and an annual lock-in. So if the S&P goes up, you capture 100% of the up to the cap of 10.75. Then if the gain's locked in, should the S&P revert the next year, you still keep your earnings, but you reset the S&P number to the lower number, and then you can pick up from then again. This company has a very good renewal rate on these caps. And again, you can do it as short as 5 years, 7 years, or 10 years. So 5 year at a 10.75% cap. Overall, annual reset, annual point-to-point, S&P 500 with a 10.75% cap or higher, 11%, 12%. Those numbers do very well, especially if they hold those numbers. So this is a good company, A-rated with AM Best, and I believe their renewals will be pretty good. So if you're looking for kind of a better chance than fixed rates, this is your shot right here. This is a good one. I like to see these double-digit S&P caps. Historically, they've done really well. No other moving parts, really, just the cap there. So you get 100% participation in that cap with the S&P 500. No averaging, no spreads, no fees. So that's a good one. We have a short term with an A-plus company paying 5.5. This is a well-known company. It's got 10% free withdrawals in all years. This band starts at $100,000. It's not approved in all states. California does have a much lower rate, so beware of that. Company's A-plus by Best, A-plus S&P, A1 Movies. They even have a C with Weiss and an 89 Comdex. So not bad if you're looking for super high quality or high premiums and you don't want to worry about claims paying ability. That's a good one. Give me a call if you're interested in that. We did quotes for the single life. This is an A-plus is what I can currently offer. This is based on a $1 million deposit. You can pause the screen there and take a look at these numbers. These assume a life only, life 5, life 10, life 15, and 20. What does that mean? Life only means at death it ends. Life in 5 is the longer of life or 5. Same with life in 20. The longer of, got the male and female numbers here. So that looks pretty good. We also did the period certain only. So if you don't want to have it life-based, here's what $1 million would do on a 5, 10, 15, or 20. So that's 60, 120, 180, or 240 payments. As you can see, the breakdown on that 240 came up to 582 internal rate of return. Not too bad for a SPIA. And we also did the joint. If you want to look at 2 lives, I did like a male 60, female 55. You can see the joint in 10 is kicking out 5621. You can see all the numbers there. And remember, one thing that the immediate annuity can do that others income payment, lifetime income payments, and other income payments can't do is offer an exclusion ratio. That's just one of 8 different things that they can do. So that's the exclusion ratio on that one. There's the period certain. We also use that for the split annuity. Split annuity is great if you want to like kind of bridge retirement, Social Security or something. So here's what a 5-year split would look like on 500,000. You see 500 goes in, 377 goes to the deferred annuity, which pays 580 guaranteed for 5 years. And that grows back to the 500,000. On the other side, we do the 122. It'll kick off $22.39 a month. This is using an A, very good A-plus company here. I believe we're using A or A minus on the other side. The income stream ends after 5 years, but your principal has been recovered and your new cost base is now $377. So you can do a split again. And this is not available in these few states down here. Anyway, that's the split annuity for the month. Not too bad. There's the actual quotes for that split annuity. Next, what do we got next here? Next this is just the SPIA we just used on the split annuity. This is this insurance company's rate card for the month. So you can see their 5, 10, 15 year, their life and other options. These are based on $100,000 of premium in non-premium tax states. Remember, premium tax states will have the premium withdrawn from the premium tax withdrawn from the premium. So your payment's going to be a little lower in those premium tax states. Next, we have a Fraternal. This is not private equity earned. No Fraternals are. These are not-for-profit companies, right? They don't get enough love. This one's paying $575 on 100K or more, $550 for $10,000 on a 5-year. It's $560 under 100 and $580 on the 10-year. And what's cool about this one is not only are they A-rated, the minimum guarantee on the product is going to be 2.95%. 2.95%. You can see that there. Yeah, so that's a pretty good one on there. So we like that 2.95 minimum guarantee. It's the strongest guarantee in the contract. This one allows withdrawals, all that good stuff. Any MYGAs you're getting right now, you should automatically be getting all the bells and whistles, the full death benefit, free withdrawals. There's no reason to have to buy the rate down. Each individual product should offer that. Anyway, that's the Fraternal. They've been around since the 1800s. If you're interested in this one, give me a call. I like it. Overall, it's going to be, if you know what's going to happen in 5 years, 7 years, 10 years, what's the rates going to be and where can you go? Having a 2.95 minimum is extremely strong and protects you from the downside. Now, there's other ways to do it. We get into that later with flexible premium products with a high minimum. But yeah, next we have an A-rated company with $25,000 minimum. You can get a 5.75 rate. That's really good right now. 5.75 for 5 years. You see, this is a 7 year. I'm sorry, this is a 7 year rate. Over 75,000, the rate jumps to 5.90. So that's really good. This again is a not private equity owned company, and A-rated by AM Best. And these rates are effective as of 8/19. So still going strong with that 10-year treasury at 4.70 currently. Next, we have this A+. If you're looking for large premiums, again, you don't want to worry about limitations on your guarantees. Just want to stick with a highly rated 95 Comdex carrier. This one will offer you a 5.25% rate on $500,000 or more. $100,000 to $500,000, the rate's 5.20. Still very good. It's 10% free withdrawals. It's RMD friendly. It's liquid after the term, 5 years, right? So we like that. It's a walk away. Has a nice commission of $225. It's not available in New York or Puerto Rico, and California rates are a little bit lower. These rates were set on 8/15, and they can adjust at the 15th and the 1st of every month. But if you're looking for something like to put a large amount in, if you have risk-averse people with large premiums, go with the superior choice. This is a superior rated carrier. Very good for those higher rates. This is the advanced withdrawal SPIA current rates as of the 15th. And this one allows a one-time withdrawal. So what they do is, let's say you buy a life in 20. At any time, you can say, hey, I want to commute that 20 years, and they'll give you up to 75% of that 20-year guarantee. And what they do is a current value on that money, and you can lump sum that out. So if interest rates take off to 20%, you can kind of take advantage of it. Or God forbid, you bought this and an unforeseen emergency happened, you can draw the money out. Now, it does reduce the income by a prorated amount. However, unlike other income riders, if you take the vast advanced withdrawal on these SPIAs and the annuitant is still around after this is the 20 year, after that 20th year, the payments return to the full amount, unlike income riders where they'll stay low forever. So the advanced withdrawal is just another way. The immediate annuity was really designed as a client-oriented way to get guaranteed payment streams, guaranteed income from an annuity. So if you like that, and one of the biggest myths about immediate annuities is that, oh, there's no liquidity. There's liquidity if you need it. It's not advisable. It lowers your income, and you don't want to lapse your product, right? Some are lapsable, but this one's good because it's just an advance, and your payments go back at the end. I like that, and they're A+ rated with the 94 or 5 Comdex as well. So really good company there. And you need a good company. If you're going to do lifetime stuff, you best stick with the superior rated. You don't want some, fly-by-night company or private equity company that's stripping the money out of the carrier and the surplus faster than they can put it back in. So yeah, I like that for the immediate. And again, here's an A-rated company with a B+ Weiss, $3.1 billion in assets. It's got a 5.85 rate. Based on a $20,000 premium. So that's really good. It does have a recurring surrender. So it's, 6 years and then a 30-day window. It has a reduced commission to get to this rate at 1.25 up to 75. So this says rates as of 4.1, but actually that's of 8.1. That is incorrect. Not available in these states. If you put 100,000 in, it can grow by 38.28%. So keep that in mind if you're looking for just, another strong company with a A rating and a B plus Weiss. If you look at A plus companies, a lot of them don't have a B plus Weiss. So take a look at this one. It's a good company. This is what they would grow to. Why does this say 40? And that says, hold on. We're going to check this. This might be incorrect. Let's look at this. So this is based on 5. Yeah, so actually you make 40%. So I kind of have a typo there, because if you put in 100,000 at 585 for 6 years, it grows to 140. So that's 40.65% in 6 years. So I have a typo there. Look at that. Anyway, yeah, I think that's the end. Yeah, that's the end. End of some updates for the month, as you can see. If you have any questions, 800-373-9697. Happy to walk you through it if you're curious about how other products work or anything. But I think that gives you a pretty good look at what's available at the end of the month. And those are kind of my picks. I like that 10.75 MYGA, and I mean on the FIA, that's really good because it's a 5, 7, or 10 year, and we got SPIA rates, immediate annuity income rates up, and we got these MYGAs from superior to B plus rated carriers, all looking good. So anyway, yeah, X, YouTube, LinkedIn for the most up-to-date information. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.